Hey everybody, Crystal Beaudry here with Crystal's Clean Kitchen. So we are doing a special event for the month of December. We are calling it the 25 Days of Christmas. That means that from the 1st to the 25th, we will be posting every single day a Christmas-themed dessert recipe that is low-carb friendly, that is keto approved, and you guys, it is going to be so amazing. You're not going to want to miss any of the days. Now, some of these episodes I made a few years ago, and I am re-editing them and reposting them. So it goes perfectly with this series though. Seriously, 25 days of recipes. This is going to be awesome. You're not going to want to miss it. Before we get into it though, would you do me a huge favor and hit that like button? Thanks so much. Hey everybody, Crystal Beaudry here with Crystal's Clean Kitchen. So we are doing a series right now for the holidays, all about Christmas cookies and Christmas treats. So if you haven't, go check out my playlist on my channel. That's all for Christmas cookies. You're not going to want to miss all the traditional favorites that are on there. And of course, they're all low carb friendly, keto approved, and they are delicious. So you're not going to want to miss any of those. Now in today's episode, we are going to be making some white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookies. Yes, that is true. These are my husband's favorite cookies, and I couldn't help recreate these to be keto approved and low carb friendly because we want to make sure that he is getting all the cookies this season that he enjoys. Well, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Do me a huge favor though and hit that like button. Here's all the ingredients that we're going to need for these white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookies. To start with, we need 1.5 cups of some almond flour, 1/2 cup of some unsweetened shredded coconut. Now, if you don't have that, you can just add that same amount of almond flour extra. So another 1/2 cup of almond flour. 1 tablespoon of some gelatin. I like to get grass-fed beef gelatin. 1/2 teaspoon of some baking soda. 1/4 teaspoon of some salt. 1/2 cup of some brown sugar, or like I like to say brown sweetener. I actually make my own brown sugar, and I use the erythritol monk fruit, and I make that myself. You could use your own brown sugar though, like from Swerve or something like that, a keto brown sugar I should say. But if you want, I do have a short video that teaches you how to make it yourself. It's actually very, very easy, so make sure to be looking for that as well. Then we need 1 egg, 1/2 teaspoon of some vanilla, 1/2 cup of macadamia nuts, 1/3 cup of some white chocolate chips. Now I got these from Thrive, but you can also buy them from the brand Lily's, I believe. I would have to double check on that. But there's a couple other brands that sell sugar-free white chocolate chips if you don't have a Thrive membership. 1/2 cup of some softened butter. And then we're also going to be using some regular sweetener as well. Again, I'm using that erythritol monk fruit, and I need another 1/4 cup of that, plain, just not with the brown sugar mixture. So I started with my 1.5 cups of almond flour. I'm going to add in my 1/4 teaspoon of some salt. Then I'm going to add in my 1/2 cup of some unsweetened shredded coconut. I'll be doing my 1 tablespoon of some grass-fed gelatin, and 1/2 teaspoon of some baking soda. Mix that all together, and then we're going to set this aside. So I added my 1/2 cup of butter, I added my brown sweetener, my regular sweetener, and now I'm going to beat it until it's nice and whipped. Okay, so I just whipped it. This is what it looks like. A lot more fluffier than it was before. Now I'm going to add in 1 egg and about a teaspoon of some vanilla. All right, that is looking perfect. Now I'm going to be adding in the flour mixture. I'm just going to do it half at a time so that it can combine nicely. All right, so this dough looks great. I'm going to chop up my macadamia nuts. I have my little Ninja blender, or chopper I should say. You just want to lightly pulse this until it's not such massive chunks. All right, that looks good. You definitely do want some of the chunks. I'm going to add in my nuts to this and my white chocolate chips. and mix that together. Now, if you want, you can put this in the refrigerator for a little bit just to make it a little easier to work with, but you don't have to. It does look like it's pretty solid. Here is what our dough looks like. We're going to form these into balls. The bigger the balls, the bigger the cookie. And then we're going to bake these at 325 for about 12 to 13 minutes. I am so excited to be making all of these different kinds of cookies. I just love being able to make a whole plate full of cookies and giving it to my friends and my neighbors and my clients. It's so nice to be able to give Christmas cookies. So if you guys have a favorite Christmas cookie that you would like me to do, make sure to leave it in the comments and I will try to get to it. And if I don't get to it this year, I will for sure try to get to it next year. All right, there you go. 325 degrees for about 12 to 13 minutes. All right, we pulled them out of the oven. We have a big group of taste testers with us today. Go for it, guys. Now, I actually tried these earlier, and they were some of the best ones I think I have ever made. Yum. All right, what do you guys think?
Yum and mind-blowing.
Yep.
You like them?
Mind-blowing. Macadamia nuts were amazing.
All right, well, there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now, if you haven't checked out my cookie playlist, make sure to go do that because it's all your traditional Christmas cookies that are made a little healthier. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Bye.